Hey everybody, Robb here for Southwest Florida Television. I'm back for part 2 of my Friday morning beach walk in North Naples, Florida. I'm out at the front gate of Delnor-Wiggins State Park. I thought I'd give you a little look at the park, maybe at least areas 1 and 2. Things have changed here. It's kind of quiet. There are cars going in. One of the first things you're going to notice if you're on foot is the pay station here. Do the right thing, pay your fees. You can either use the QR code or pay cash. If you want to put a little bit extra in your envelope for Florida State Parks, it is greatly appreciated. You can see it's very quiet. Some walkers. But as you come through the gate and start to round the bend, it's obvious things have changed here. You see blue sky through the trees. Didn't see that before Hurricane Ian. This was all super lush vegetation. Here comes some beachgoers. The park opens at 8. It's been open for about 45 minutes. Officially opens at 8. Sometimes they open a little earlier, especially on holiday weekends. But remember, there's only 2 parking lots open now. Used to have 5 parking lots, so it's very limited parking. The place fills up early. When the parking lots fill up, they close the front gate. They still allow pedestrians, bicyclists. You can get dropped off. You're still allowed into the park, just no vehicles. And then when parking spots open up, they open the gates, let an allotted amount of vehicles in. And it's going to be like that for a while, so be patient. After you come around the corner, you're going to go, what the heck? No ranger station. Nope. Gone. Pretty much all the buildings here are gone. That's why they have the pay stations, so do the right thing. Pay at the pay stations, be honorable. Something else, now you can see the beach as you're driving along the main road. Just up over that dunes, the new dunes there. Crazy, crazy. I know a lot of you still haven't been to the park since the hurricane, so I thought it was time for a little refresher here. It's going to be a long time before all that vegetation comes back. When you're out on the beach, you're going to see there's an area roped off. Please do not go beyond the boundaries there. That's so our dunes can regrow. But yeah, I can see the water just over the top of the dune there. All that sand that got pushed up. This place was knee deep in sand after Hurricane Ian. Hit that share button. I'm sure there's some people that would like to see this. Our Delnor-Wiggins lovers and friends and family. Give you a look back towards the main entrance, back where the ranger station used to be. Hey, right now, Florida State Park passes, I believe they are still on sale. Last I checked, a super good discount on them. Now is the time to buy your Florida Pass annual Florida State Park annual pass. There you go. Used to buy them right here at the ranger station, but you can buy them online now. I think you can get them at Lover's Key, maybe up at Koreshan here also, up in Estero. But now is a good time. Check to see if that discount's still in effect. If it is, if you got a month or two before your card expires, check the dates when the deal is ending. It might be a wise idea to just renew your card. Take advantage of the savings. A lot of work to be done here. One of the big things that, well, obviously they're going to build new bathhouses. There's no facilities, like I said earlier, no facilities here, no bathhouses, only porta potties. That is it. There are no grills, no picnic tables, no concessions, no beach chairs, umbrellas, kayaks, canoes, paddleboards. None of that right now. They just don't have anywhere to put them. But one of the things we're all looking forward to is the repaving of the road through here. It was kind of like a little roller coaster ride at times with the little holes bouncing around, especially when you get up towards the north end of the park. Still, all the mangroves and other hardwoods and other trees back in here still thinned out from the hurricane. Like I said, it's going to be years. This did not look like this before Hurricane Ian. You couldn't even see back in here. Hey Deborah, good morning. Look back down towards the main entrance. It still takes a little getting used to when you come in here. That's what, to me, that's the first big shocker is, well, one, not seeing a ranger station, but two, just looking out from the main road and seeing the water. That is incredible. So I'm coming up to parking lot 1. A lot of you remember parking lot 1 very well. Well, looks like they've reduced the number of porta-johns here, porta potties. Got a green flag flying, which means the water's great. Good conditions for swimmers. But it's beachfront parking now. Life jackets for those that need them, little ones. Take advantage of them, but please return them when you're done. I see these things just thrown all over the beach. I see them in the water. Be responsible. Come on. Take care of our parks. Help our rangers. Something else here. Something else they have for those that might need it. Beach wheelchairs. What's a beach wheelchair? This is a beach wheelchair. You're definitely going to need somebody to push you. It's a two-man operation. But they do have them. All right. We're going to head out to the beach here in a moment. You can see it's still quite quiet here, very quiet. Weekends now, it's busy. Beautiful day like today, though, it's going to get busy. So if you've been here before, this was the first entrance in parking lot 1.
Is it still open? Yeah, still locked.
A lot different. A lot different. You couldn't see the beach. There was a boardwalk going out here. There was a big bathhouse over here. You'd walk under a canopy of trees to get out to the beach. And again, do the right thing. Pay at the pay station unless you have an annual pass. It's the cheapest entertainment in town. Where else can you spend a day for that much money? $6. Either pay cash. They call them the little Iron Rangers over here, the pay stations. Like I said earlier, if you want to put a little extra in the envelope, feel free to do so. If you want to round that $6 up to 10, Florida State Parks would appreciate it. You can also pay using your phone by scanning that QR code there. But again, this is where bathhouse number 1 used to be. And all the dunes used to be. Remember the bathhouse, a little sidewalk in front of it, a little walkway down through all the trees going down there. Now it's open beach. Think positive. We still have a beautiful beach. It's still a state park. We still have a state park, a beautiful state park. It's one of the jewels of Florida State Parks, Delnor-Wiggins. You know, Delnor-Wiggins was a big revenue machine for Florida State Parks. What people don't realize is the fees you pay when you enter a park, a Florida State Park, those are shared by all Florida State Parks. Which, by the way, if you'd like to make a donation to this park, you got to do that through Friends of Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. If you want to make a donation directly to this park, get in contact with Friends of Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park to do that. But they share all those fees. There's parks that are totally honor system. There's one up here, Estero Bay. People don't even know about it. Little tiny parking lot. It's huge. A huge hiking park. Huge. Bald eagles. People don't even know about it. But there's no rangers there or anything. So the upkeep of that park survives because of the money you pay to come to this park. Delnor-Wiggins supports a lot of Florida State Parks. Think about that. So that's why I say be honest and pay your fees here. A beautiful, almost free resource for us. Oh, another thing that I encourage people to do, if you're not going to walk along the beach and pick up shells, the shelling's kind of so-so right now. If you're not going to pick up seashells, come over here and grab one of these buckets that's hanging on the post. Pick up some trash on the beach. There's people that just have no respect. Pick up a bucket, pick up some trash. Fill a bucket. Help us out. Just put the bucket back. Don't take the bucket for shelling. I've seen some people doing that. Shame on you. So remember, right here, I'd be coming out onto the beach. I'd be walking under some trees, and right here there was a nice ramp at the end of the boardwalk. Right here, it would take you right down onto the beach. And you'd look up and down. You'd see the pine trees up there, the sea oats. It was just an incredible view to stand out here. This would be the end of the boardwalk. You'd be looking out. I've taken so many pictures from that boardwalk over the years. Down here, all you would see, you see where this rope line is? This is where the dunes used to come out to. Some places even a little farther, but the sea oats were all out in here, all along in here. Other vegetation. It's going to take a long, long time for Mother Nature to restore all that. Hopefully we'll be able to give it a little help here with some seedlings one of these days. There's a look at that beautiful expanse of white sandy beach. About a mile of beach here in the park for you to enjoy responsibly. So even though there's only 2 parking lots open, the entire beach is open in the park. You just have to stay on the beach side of that rope line. You can go all the way up to Wiggins Pass. It's a bit of a hike for some folks. If you want to go fishing up there, but the entire beach is open, but only parking lots 1 and 2 again are open. So a lot of folks like to go up to the north end of parking lot 2, get as far up as they can, and then walk up to Wiggins Pass. Some seagulls over here. One little white ibis walking along the beach. One lone ibis. Gorgeous out here. Gorgeous. I wish you were here with me. Again, hit that share button. This was kind of a spur of the moment decision. When I'm out doing my walks in the morning, I really don't have any set plans. Little breeze hit me in the face here. It's getting up to around 67 degrees out here now. Might actually get up to 85 today. We'll see. Might get up to 85. That water temperature, 78. The tide's going out. Slow but steady. With these little waves, it's kind of got the water churned up, so it's not as clear as it could be. The water's not dirty, it's just, you know, the bottom's churned up, so it's like sandy, but it's not like polluted or dirty. Nothing to stop you from going in and enjoying it. Parking lot number 2 over here to the right, coming up into area 2. Thank you for the stars. Oh, we had a lot of folks watching my earlier live feed. It was nice. Had a nice walk up Vanderbilt Beach. It was beautiful. It's fun when there's a lot of people watching. Just kind of makes me feel good inside when I see those numbers getting up there on the number of viewers. I love you all, believe me, each and every one of you. It just gives me a little satisfaction though when I see more viewers. Sometimes I wonder if anybody's watching, and sometimes I'm like, do I continue with this, or is it time to let it go? But I love my beach. I love my beach family. Just remember why I'm out here. It's because of you. That's why I'm here. Because of you. And I couldn't be out here without you. Your support is what allows me to come out here. Don't forget that. while you're sitting there enjoying the beautiful sights and sounds in the company of our beach family. It's your support that allows me to come out here, whether it's through Facebook stars, subscribing to Southwest Florida Television's Facebook page, or sending a tip every now and then on PayPal. It all counts. Believe me, it all helps. And I do appreciate it. I would much rather be out here doing this with you than shaking your hand and saying, welcome to Walmart. Or would you like an apple pie with that, or French fries? I love you guys. Right now, tips, hugely appreciated. More so than stars. Just the next couple of days is that crunch, that bills are due. It's that crunch at the end of the month, the beginning of the month. I hate it. You can never get ahead. You know that feeling? You just can't get ahead no matter what you do. Just when you get ahead, something happens. Always a surprise. Always a surprise. Things are just seem to be getting worse instead of better, too. Oh well, what you gonna do? Come to the beach. Get happy. Breathe in a little serotonin. Feel the warmth of that sunlight hitting you in the face. Look at this. Look at that clear sky. Man. I do wish you were here. You know, I was thinking earlier this morning it wasn't a very good morning for paddle boarders, but you know what? Now that sun's coming up, that breeze really hasn't picked up a whole lot yet. It's not a bad morning out here. A few little waves, but a good paddle boarder. Maybe just get a little more exercise out here. Kayaker. Absolutely glorious. Look at all that beach. You can see how the people kind of drop off here. This is the end of the parking. Everything else is only accessible by walking now to the north of here. Maybe a sunset live feed this evening. Let's see what happens. If I do that, it'll start around 6. Had a nice sunset cruise yesterday evening with Boat Naples. That was awesome. You can check the replay of that. It's not the highest quality video. It's kind of windy out there, but you'll get the gist of it. Always a fun time. Sunset with Boat Naples. BoatNaples.com. Check them out. Make sure you let them know that Rob from Southwest Florida Television told you to call him. Come back up higher onto the beach here, just so you can get a better understanding of what things look like here. With all the missing vegetation, the missing dunes. That's why the beach looks so darn big. Not a whole lot of people out here this morning, and it is gorgeous. Man, it's absolutely spectacular out here. Remember here you'd look up to the north and this is where you'd see the pine trees. Still love this place. It's my favorite beach in North Naples. My favorite beach in all of Naples, actually. Clam Pass Park is nice, but this is actually my favorite, even though I walk Vanderbilt Beach. This is my favorite. My all-time favorite right here. What do you think? Is it yours? Earlier this week, I forget what day it was, I think it was Sunday. We were up at Wiggins Pass. Scroll through some videos, you can see some video of Wiggins Pass. We did our morning walk in the park last Monday. But I did not come in through the main entrance like I did this morning. Or the only entrance, the front gate. Just want people to see what that's looking like. So I'm probably going to be getting a battery warning here in a little bit. To be wrapping it up. Send some stars if you appreciate my efforts here. We got 100 stars in part 1 and 200 in part 2. I guess that's better than no stars, right? seagull flying by. The south end of parking lot 2 here. Water's actually starting to look good. You can see a little bit of the bottom. Oh, the shadows of the trees stretching across the beach in the morning. If you've been to the park lately, you may have noticed they finally put the marker signs up. They just let you know where you are in the park in case of an emergency. You just say, in this case here, you say R21 Delnor-Wiggins. And the first responders know where you're at. They just put these up a month or so ago, all up and down the beaches here in North, I think all of our beaches in Collier County. Good idea for visitors. Down by that water for one last look. Then I'm going to call it a morning. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for being a friend. Hit that share button. I should be out here tomorrow morning if all goes well, God willing. Maybe even this evening. There's my battery warning. Right on schedule. All right, my friends, until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. And send some stars. And hit that share button. Tally-ho, everyone. Tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Rob. Stan. May God bless you, your family, and God bless America. Say some prayers for our country. Say some prayers for world peace. Amen. Tally-ho.